Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So in this video, guys, I want to talk to you about someone that I spoke to just recently. Now, if you are watching this video, I'm not going to mention your name, but I'm going to use this as an example so hopefully people can listen to some things that I'm about to say in this video here. I had someone recently contact me for my coaching program, for my private coaching program. And so with my coaching program, like I give them my strategies, I'm there coaching them, helping them getting on track, right? And so I teach them the best strategies. I teach them the #1 trading setup to look for, patience, the mindset, all that sort of stuff every single week. I'm there coaching them every single week. And he contacted me. He said, "John, I want to be." He actually reached out to me, and he said, "John, I want to be able to. I want to join your coaching program. I've been struggling for a long time right now. I just need a breakthrough. I need your coach. I need your guidance. Please help me." And so what he did, he saw one of these videos and he emailed me. And if you want to email me about the private coaching, then email me at howtrader@gmail.com. HOWELL. howtrader@gmail.com. Just let me know if you're interested in the private coaching and we can talk to see if it's a good fit for each other. But anyway, the thing that I'm looking at right now with this here is that he said that he's been trading Amazon and he said that he made a really good amount of money. I forget exactly what it was, but I think it was multiple six figures at the time, multiple six figures on the downside. So as he was buying puts on the downside, as Amazon was starting to roll over. But as Amazon started to go up, guess what he started to do? He started to buy more put options because he thought the market was going to continue down on Amazon. So what ended up happening was, let me bring up, say, a candlestick chart here for a minute. I'll bring up this candlestick chart. So what happened was he started buying put options. And then obviously the market started to go against him. And the thing is this, right? The thing is he started buying through here. And then as the market started going against him, he started doing the worst thing that you can do, which is averaging in. So he thought, there's no way this thing can keep going up. So he obviously, I guess then he bought more options. He averaged more in, and then he bought more, and then he bought more, and then he bought more of the same thing. This is the biggest thing. This is the biggest mistake that you can do as a trader. If the market is clearly saying we're going up, don't fight the market. Right? Don't fight the market. And where was the clear sign that this was now trending up and not trending down? Through here, right? So as this market broke through this level through here, who's in control right here? Buyers. Why? Because we had a sideways phase, then we had a higher low through here, now breaking past previous highs. Who's in control right here? Buyers. And then the market took off. So he was like fighting it. And it must have been $200,000 to $300,000 he lost just on that one particular trade. Now, if you are watching this video, don't quote me on that exactly, but from memory, that's what it was, right? It was multiple six figures just by him not listening to the market. And I cannot stress this enough. You must respect the market. Respect the market, saying the market's telling you what's going on. The market's giving you a bit of guidance. Is this weak? Is it strong? And are you trying to fight it? And definitely don't be averaging into a losing position. That's an absolute worst thing you do, right? And the one thing that he said to me is that, "John, I cannot take a loss." And I'm like, "Well, you definitely have a long way to go because that's, I hope you can see now that you not be able to take a loss has actually caused you to where you are right now." That's one of the worst things that traders can do is not be able to take a loss. Even I take losses. Right? But I try to keep them as small as possible. Next, please move on. And the next profit is probably 3, 4, 5 times that loss that I made on that losing trade. I forget that losing trade and move on. But this is one of the worst things that people can do. I know for example, on the S&P 500, I was doing YouTube live streams, and I know for a fact there was particular people right around here that they started to short the market. So they started buying put options on the stock market. And they said, John, that the market's going to top, and they gave me all these fundamental reasons why the market is going to top. And I'm just like, well, the market's been stepping up. The market's an upward trend. Don't fight the market. And they told me how I had no idea what I was talking about, blah, blah, blah. Now, they may have been right. It may have been the top, right? But that was called luck, not called trading. And so what ended up happening was, what ended up happening was obviously, and then at the exact same time, then I had someone come in and say, John, I've just went all in on buying TVIX options, or just buying the TVIX, right? Which simply means a volatility index, which simply means if the market crashes, that thing spikes. And I'm just like, guys, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And then the market dropped. He goes, John, I told you it was going to drop. I told you it was going to drop to drop through. And he's like, it was all over my YouTube live stream. Told you going to drop, and then it rised up. Oh, I just added more. And it rose up, and then he disappeared. And then I haven't seen him ever since. And it's not to say I'm right. It's not about me being right. It's not about being right and wrong with the markets, guys. It's never about that. It's about trading well, right? Becoming successful at trading is never about making money, right? I don't do well from trading. I don't make money because I trade the markets. I'm a good trader, and so therefore I make money. Makes sense? Which simply means I'm going to get into this trade based on a proven plan, firstly, and then if it's not moving for me, then I'm going to get out with a small loss and move on to the next thing that is going to move for me. Makes sense? So never fight the market. Never be getting in based on what you think, hope, or fear. It's always based on a proven plan, and don't be fighting the market there. Otherwise, you're going to continue getting slapped. Okay, I promise you, I've done it so many times, and it took me so long to wake up to that number one thing. If you are getting into the market without some sort of proven plan, you are gambling and you're going to get smacked. And then on top of that, if you're getting into the market hoping this one particular trade is going to be a profitable trade, it's not the long-term picture. You have to have a proven trading strategy, which simply means you're going to have a win-loss ratio, which simply means you're going to have some losing trades. And the fact is that you step up to the trade today with a good risk management to say, okay, if this is a losing trade, it's not going to hurt me too much. Therefore, you can sleep at night factor. Therefore, you're not emotional. And when you're not emotional, because you've accepted up front that this could be one of those losing trades, you've already accepted it, right? So you're not going to be surprised either way. You're not going to be hurt either way. And when you do that, guess what? You're not emotional. When you're not emotional, you make better decisions. When you make better decisions, you become a better trader. When you become a better trader, you make money from the markets, right? You get into a trade like, okay, this could be a losing trade. You stay in it for a couple of days. You might be in a trade for a couple of days. You know what? This trade's not working for me. It's slightly going against me. It's not moving for me. I'm going to get out there with a small loss and go find something else. Boom, go get into this trade. Get in. Oh, I've held it for a couple of days. Okay, now I'm going to get out with a really nice profit. Fantastic. That was a great trade. Move on, trade. Okay, you make focus on becoming a good trader, and you'll make money. Most people just want to make money from the markets and trade the markets, and they're all over the place. And then that's one of the worst mistakes that you can make. And you really, at the end of the day, guys, really, it's never about making money on one single trade. It's about what can you do for the rest of your life. Make sense? And so what I say is that the way that I trade is like I have a not give a shit factor. Like I really do. And what I mean by that is like this one particular trade right now, I don't care what happens with this. I just know if I take this same setup 20 times in a row, 90% of them are going to be profitable trades. Some of them are going to be small profits. Other of them is going to be really big profits. And now some of them are going to be break even, so they're not going to be losing. And then 10% of them are going to be losing trades. So out of those 10%, maybe one or two of them are decent losses. And then the other 7 or 8, the 7 or 6 or 7%. Are going to be small losses. Winner, chicken dinner. But I don't know which one's going to be which. I don't know which one's going to be a small profit. I don't know which one's going to be a big profit. I don't know which one's going to be a small loss. I don't know which one's going to be a decent loss. I just focus on trading well, and I get into this with a knowing that any of those scenarios that I just told you after I get in can happen. It's up to me to respond to what the market is doing and say, if there's any doubt right now, I need to get out of this thing. I don't care what happens later. I'm minimizing my losses to go find something else. And and once you get to that point, when you have a proven trading strategy and you're stepping up to that and you believe in that trading strategy, you have to get to a point where it's like not a give a shit factor. You have to do that with your trading, because if you are, you're hoping too much. You're hoping and hoping and hoping and hoping, right? And it's never working out for you long term. The reason why it's never working out for you long term is because you're focusing so much on making money on this one particular trade. Trading long-term successfully for the next 10, 20, 30 years is never about having a home run. It's always about getting in, having a good trading plan, a trading setup, getting in, see what actually happens, and then getting out and managing those trades really, 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 really well. And don't be so married or tied to one position. You get in, if it goes slightly against you for a while and it's not really doing much, get out with a small loss. Okay, you found another, there's another trade that meets the plans, get in, boom, look at that. Okay. I just had a 30% loss on options on my last trade, and now I just made 150% on this next trade in 2 days. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's go do it again. Oh, look, I just made a break even. Oh, look, I just made 50% profit. Oh, look, I just made a 30% loss. Oh, look, I just made 100% profit. Do you see how that works? That's the progression of the trader. So stop trying to fight the market. Stop trying to think you're smarter than the market. Have a proven plan, and every time you get into the market, you have to say to yourself, I don't give a shit what happens with this. I know that if this is a losing trade, and this is the key point here, I know if this is a losing trade, and it can be, I've accepted up front that if it is a losing trade, I've protected my capital as much as I can. Hey traders, I'm running a flash sale. It's a $7 flash sale to my brand new Go to the Markets by the Balls trading course. If you go to johnsflashsale.com, you can get access to the $7 massive sale that I'm doing right now for a short time. So go to johnsflashsale.com and I'll see you over there.